Yo, what's good, everybody's Vic? Pardon me. What's good, everybody's Vic here. Today is Thursday, April 23rd. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be going over today's trade recap. Took two trades. First one, break even. Took that one on MNQ. First one, break. Where's my drawings at, bruh? First, took two trades. First one was break even. Second one was a winner. Second, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna break it down, but I'm not gonna lie. Low key got lucky, blessed. I'll take it though. Thank you, God. 4,241 on the day. Made $395 on the live account. Made $3,845 on across the 5 Apex evals. And yeah, let's get into this real quick. So coming into market open, I wasn't like we had nothing. Like we're trading up here is all time highs. Um, Obviously we want longs, but coming into market open, we've already had multiple. We already had these 5 minute gaps be respected. I want longs, so I'd want to see a resweep of these lows at minimum. Um, yeah, I'd want to see if we were. I want to see these lows swept. Asia low is all the way down here, so I'm not even thinking there's a possibility for this to get swept. We are creating like good LR right there, but we are currently trading this 15-minute gap. So coming into market open, there wasn't anything initially that I could really be looking for unless we come all the way down here, right? And for the bearish side of things, we did put in this 1 hour bearish gap high. We have this high sitting in this bearish gap. So potentially if we did get a sweep of this plus a sweep of Asia high, I would like initially I did not want shorts at all. I didn't want shorts because again, like all time highs being at your stop loss, right? But as time went on, my not bias changed, but I thought about it differently. So we come up. So 15 minutes into the open, we come sweep Asia high. We leave this 5 minute gap, right? Initially, I was considering maybe a 5 minute gap tap into longs. But again, like I previously said earlier in this week, I really don't like taking 5 minute gaps. I said I wasn't going to take 5 minute gaps, but you're gonna see later on why I ended up taking. I think this one was a five. The second trade was a 5 minute gap. Anyways, boom. So we had a 1 hour intermediate high sweep plus an Asia high sweep into a 5 minute inversion. I didn't, or in reality, I'm not gonna lie. If I was looking at this to take this, I really should have taken. I really should have taken this much cleaner. Essentially the same idea, right? With way better RR, but I really wasn't zoomed in. At this point, break even would have been at the 5 minute gap, right? But I wasn't really paying attention at like I wasn't zoomed in. I was only watching the 5 minute gap, right? Because I really don't Alexa stop. I really don't know if I want to take shorts immediately right after that, especially again, like I said, our time highs being at your stop loss. But then again, we get this 5 minute inversion, which holds more weight in my opinion. But again, like this was a beautiful trade. I think there's also a 2 minute. So the 2 minute low key would have been the highest time frame inversion. So it would have been more like something like this. Stops at body, targeting 1 to 1. You feel me? The regular. Was there a 3 minute there? No, anyways, we come to the 5 minute. We didn't inverse it. I wanted to take it, but I was so hesitant on this part, right? But then on the next candle, I told myself as you're gonna see in a few moments. I told myself I was given another opportunity, I would take this. We sell off hard. We don't come take this this low, right? And we come back all the way here, and because we didn't take any internal liquidity, we didn't take out this low. I was okay with getting in on this trade. So right here, I got in, stops above this candle. Usually I go body close, but that was too wide for me. I really don't want to see it come back here. We enter. I thought this was really gonna flush. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this trade was going to flush. Anyways, at this point we put in this low, right? Then we reverse a little bit. Then at this point, I didn't really have a break even point initially, but later this ends up being my break even point, right? So market comes back down, takes this out. I will go break even at this point. We retrace seemingly to the 5 minute gap, but we end up not even touching that. We reverse back down. I go break even right here. I'm break even. I'm just praying for a freaking flush. Like just give me a flush market. Give me a flush market, right? I just need a 1-to-1, which are these lows, right? Can I get that market? Can I get that? No, we get break even. Then it ends up, I think we end up going back to the 5. Anyway, so first trade break even. I like this trade far more than I like the second trade I'm about to show y'all. Anyways, boom. It was quick too, bruh. Anyways, boom. We were stalling, never hit this 5 minute gap. We tap into the 5 minute gap, then we resweep the 5 minute gap high. Then as you can see on the lower time frame, we end up making a 3 minute gap, right? A small 3 minute gap, then quickly at the corner of my eye. Cause initially I think I was just looking for a 2 minute gap. Like I was looking for this 2 minute gap. But then I went to the 3 minute gap and 3 minute time frame, then seen this small 3 minute gap that was forming or that had formed. And then we end up inversing. I go 20-point stop, giving me some room with this candle. I go one contract. I executed this on NQ instead of MNQ because if it's anywhere between 20 to 25 points, then I'll just go NQ, right? Stops right there, just targeting a 1-to-1. Initially, really just wanted these lows, but again, like the way market was moving, I just wanted my 1-to-1. Yeah, really just wanted my 1-to-1. But I failed to see a 4 minute gap here. There was a 4 minute gap, but I wasn't looking at this. I mean, almost inverse, but I took the sit off the 3 minute. Got really lucky, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really got lucky. There was no follow through. I thought we were gonna come take out all this LR we have, like, and potentially come take out Asia. But yeah, super quick. Thank you, God. Really got lucky on this one, if I'm being real, because from there we just skyrocket, man. Yeah, man, I'm just glad, bro. I'm just glad we were able to get a little piece, man. Like more than half a winner. Super, man, I can't say it enough. Like super close call. Really wish the first play had played through, but I'm not gonna lie. The second trade I took, not the greatest trade. I mean, 5 minute gap, resweep at the highs, and 2 targeted low. I mean, I don't hate it, but again, like I really gotta like be for real with the 5 minute, like no 5 minute gap tap stuff, because they don't work for real. They really don't work. And I know that, but I still keep taking. I mean, I had a lot of conviction though. Like, I didn't continue higher, and I'm pretty sure there was a SMT somewhere as well. But taking out Asia high, respecting the 1 hour gap, failure to go lower, then we get a 5 minute gap type of resweep of the high that was put into a 3 minute IFEG ski. I'm just glad I was able to get the 1-to-1, man. And now, yeah, we took out all time. You feel me? But man, what else do we have? Okay, there is potential. You could probably short from here too, probably. But nah, I wouldn't. We are so bullish. 15-minute respect. Now we're in the, you feel me? I'm just yapping. Anyways, let me show y'all the trade of it itself. We are officially halfway to passing these accounts. We are officially halfway to passing these accounts. The live accounts are back up to, or the live account is back up as well. So now, by the time we, like I previously said, I think it was on Friday's video or Monday's video. Then now, by the time I pass these, by God's grace, I don't even need to speak on that. Oh yeah, halfway past. Live is back up. Thank you, God. Not down on that anymore. Yeah, halfway to passing, need 3,000. One more day in the week. can I catch a risking 1K per? Can I catch a 1 to 1.5? The way market been moving, I really don't know. I do hope so. Um, really do hope so. We can catch like a bigger, bro. 1 to 1.5, not even a bigger move. We just need some type of follow through in the market, and hopefully I can pass. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie. There's no rush, and every time I get to a situation like this where it's like to pass on Friday, I tend to force. So I think like regardless, like let's say if I take a 1100 win, I think I'm just gonna get off and just wait till the next day, right? So wait till Monday. Like it just sounds better optics wise passing on a Friday than you get the whole week, like from Monday throughout to trade the past accounts. But in reality, it's like it's only one day before, right? One more day I'd have to wait. So hopefully we can make 1500 tomorrow. I pray so. I do would like I would love having fresh accounts going into next week. Fresh past accounts, but it is what it is. I just thank God for the win. Gotta stay in process. Been a little iffy in terms of like again like the 5 minute gap tabs after I've already told myself I wouldn't take 5 minute gap tabs, but it's like I for sure won't take them on funded. But it's like me being on eval, I can't like I am open to be a little bit more risque. So yeah, $769.12 on the day. 15 halfway past. Again, hopefully we can have a bigger day tomorrow. That's all I have for to say. Not too much. I love y'all boys. We finna be rich as shit. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow's a great day. PA has been horrible. If I'm being real, PA has been horrible, but we've been able to scrape by, and not too mad at. And yeah, that's really all I got. We finna be rich as shit. There's no doubt about that. Stay in process. We gotta just keep staying in process. And yeah, on you, Vic out, man. I love y'all.